What is up, guys? Newton here with MMO Play, bringing you a first look and impressions video of Cronous Online, a free-to-play MMORPG. I'll be spending the next few minutes running around and checking this game out. Now here we are, we just logged into the game and we are in the character creation. You can see my character here, named Noonan. I logged on for a little bit, I tested the game out. So this is one of the characters I made, but we're gonna go ahead and create a new character. I'll show you the guys the classes and kind of the character customization the game has to offer. Now here we are. You could choose between your class and gender. There's not too much between making your character detail and character customization and stuff like that. All there really is just picking your class and your gender. That's pretty much it. So the character creation is not too in depth at all. But here we are, we have the first class right here, which is the fighter. And over here, it kind of gives you a little bit of lore on each class that that has to offer. So if you guys like background story and stuff like that to the game and your classes that you're playing, I'd recommend taking the time and reading each one. Next, we have the Valkyr. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. If not, don't hold it against me. But basically, it's kind of another melee class, another type of warrior. Then we have the Magician, which is your standard mage of the game. And then we have our Savage, which is, I believe, is basically your main DPS melee combat class. But we can go ahead and choose between male and female for each one. We're going to go ahead and pick Magician, because Magicians are my favorite in any games. Go ahead and name our character. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and name our character MMO Play. Hit OK. There we go. We gotta go ahead and pick our character. There we go. There's our mage. We're gonna go ahead and hit start the game. It's gonna bring us over to this little loading screen and bring us over to the main town. Now it's gonna ask you if you want to proceed with the tutorial. I'm gonna go ahead and hit no. Basically, all this tutorial is just basically it brings up a little kind of like a user guide over here on the left side of your screen, kind of just explaining the layout of the game. But here we just spawned in the game, and we're in the main city. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll out a little bit so you can see a little bit more. It does have this weird overhead view, and you do change the camera angles with WSAD or your arrow keys, and you use the mouse to you can click to move, or you can hold it down to have it follow you. So it kind of has like a dungeon crawler feel to it, or I would compare the camera angles and movements, kind of maybe like the classic RuneScape or the more up-to-date RuneScape now. But basically, this is where you can go to buy weapons and stuff like that, pick up some quests. From my experience playing the game already, the game is mostly grinding based. So you're gonna go out running around killing tons of monsters. There's not too many quests around in the main area that I've noticed so far. There could be, and I could be wrong, but from what I've seen, there's not too many quests. Most of your gear and items and leveling up and stuff like that are gonna come by running around in the zones out there and basically just killing a ton of monsters. But we're going to go ahead and open our inventory. We're going to go ahead and equip some of the gear it gives us. Let's see. Alright, we're not able to equip that. There we go. We got some basic gear for now. Open the minimap, make sure I know where we're going. And we're going to kind of go out here. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the combat. Now, right off the bat, the interface of the game, or like the layout, is pretty much kind of like a standard MMO. Nothing too new for now. But one thing I found that I wasn't a fan of the game is it doesn't have like an experience tracker. It looks like the experience bar is down here. Oh, actually, it looks like it is. I don't think it was working for me earlier. I think that's what my problem was. It looks like this is your experience tracker, but it wasn't working for me earlier. So maybe there are a few bugs with the game itself. But looks like we can track our levels, and basically we're gonna keep attacking these goblins over here. Now, another weird aspect of the game that I've noticed is when you get weapons, they have chance to hit. So every hit you do, you could be missing for quite a while before you actually hit and take out the enemies, as you can see. Sometimes I'm not hitting them every time I swing my character. I'll zoom in a little bit to show you guys. But every time we do hit them, it'll just say hit. There's really no number system. There we go. We're going to keep taking these guys out. And we're leveling up really quick from killing these guys. We're getting lots of experience. So there we go. And sometimes there is music. I want to point that out. I'm playing right now. There is no music. The music kind of goes on and off sometimes. Like I said, the game has a few bugs with it. Sometimes there is music playing. Sometimes there isn't. It's all a matter of maybe just logging out and logging back in just to get the music working. And the same thing with this experience bar. Like I said, I had trouble with it earlier. I thought there was an experience tracker, but seems like it's working now. But we went ahead, leveled up, and now it brings up, basically we have attribute points we can use to apply to our character to level him up, make him stronger. So seeing as though we are a mage, I'm going to level up intelligence a little bit, and I'll level up agility, just so that way we get our attack rate, which is our percentage of being able to hit every time, it raises a little bit. So there we go, we got that. We're going to go ahead and close that. And then we got our skill tree over here. So we have our basic skills, our class skills, and extra options we can get. So the skills that you can obtain in the game is pretty in depth. There's quite a few ways to build your character. So you can make a mage, and you can make two mages if you want, and build them both completely differently, and they'll both play very different from each other, which is a nice aspect of the game, which gives each class more diversity than your normal MMO. It allows you to build and kind of create the character as you please. But we're going to go ahead and give 1 point to this skill over here. Let's see if we could do it. Oh, don't think we could do that. Oh, there we go. We're going to apply it to a skill. There we go, we got that. We're going to go ahead and double click that, and basically it assigns it over to our the mana pool over here. So when we're attacking, we can go ahead and use our right click, and it'll use that skill to attack the enemy. And it hit it, and it did a pretty good deal of damage. Now, some of the skills in this game are pretty flashy, which is one thing I've enjoyed for the game most of all, is the flashy skills you get in the game by just running around, leveling up. There's lots of skills to get, like I said, to obtain and use, and lots of them are really fun, and I enjoy running around killing monsters. That's what kind of makes up for the grindiness, is the really flashy skills, which makes it fun to go run out and kill monsters for a while. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much the general basis of the game for now. There are dungeons you can go run around. I'll help the map. You can see we got dungeons and stuff like that indicated by the E's on our mini map. You can go around, run over there. I'm sure there'll be bosses inside there, along with stronger monsters, better drops, and other things like that, kind of like your standard MMORPG. But other than that, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.